Brendan. Brendan. Still sick today, but we're heading into Kamikawa anyway to see if I can find the family I stayed with here 20 years ago. Let's catch the bus down into town. We just made it into the town of Kamikawa and we have no game plan, zero game plan. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I think really the game plan is to just wander around, maybe go to the restaurants and convenience stores and stuff like that and ask if anybody knows of the Aida family. And hopefully that leads to some results. Fingers crossed, wish me luck. And actually maybe the best place to start is right here at the bus station with the information office. Sorry, do you speak English? No. No? Okay, thank you. So no luck at the information center. It's only a town of 4,000 people, so if the family's still here, I think people should know of them. So we're gonna go maybe try to find a town hall or something like that and wish for luck there. I don't know what's happening, but everybody's chatting and trying to find records. We're at the pharmacy right now. So I literally just stopped this lady on the street, and Japanese people are so kind. She's like now running around. I don't know what she had to do with her life, but right now she's not doing it. She's instead running around trying to help us find Akihiro Ida. Brendan. Brendan. So this is amazing. We just like literally have stopped a lady on the street and she said she knows the name. We're now in a pharmacy trying to figure it out. They found a phone book that has the name. Yeah, from Canada, Brendan-san. And now she's on the phone with who we think might be the family I stayed with. She showed us the phone book and she kept saying Akihiro's in Hokadate, or we think that that's what she said. But she said Otto is here, Otto-san, the dad. Arigato. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So they know them and they called the taxi to take us to the family. Yeah, crazy that even the lady here that runs the pharmacy had an exchange student and had a student go to Canada as well, to my hometown. So kind of crazy how tight-knit this town is to my hometown still today, like 20 years later. So I'm gonna jump in this taxi and go find the house I stayed at once, I think. Thank you.
Akihiro's home.
Yes, I'm Brendan.
Brandon!
Yeah. Ah! It's good to see you. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm big now. I look big. This is my girlfriend, Jody.
Girlfriend, wow, you're a beautiful girl.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Please.
Thank you.
So, hello. How are you? Hey, it's Brendan. How are you? I'm good. Long time no see. So this is kind of crazy and emotional. This is the house I stayed in 20 years ago. It's been renovated a bit, but it still reminds me, it was like deja vu walking in there. It was crazy. Mom still looks exactly the same as she did 20 years ago. She hasn't aged. Dad, Otto-san, looks exactly the same. hasn't aged, and it's just crazy. And they're super frantic. They found Akihiro. I talked to Akihiro on the phone, and actually we're gonna go meet him in Hakodate, where he's a police officer, on Tuesday, a couple days from now. So that's crazy. And they're like, oh, they're very frantic actually, because they're super excited. And we're gonna go get noodles, ramen noodles here with the family. Let's go. This is crazy. Whoa, that looks insane.
Climb the highest tree, fall down. Mama, I'm fine.
So the ramen was on point. It was absolutely one of the best ramens I've ever had in my life. It wasn't the same place I went when I was a kid, but yeah, it was incredible. And this has kind of just been a surreal experience. This is the ice pavilion here in Hokkaido, or here in Kamikawa, and we're kind of just doing like an impromptu tour around Kamikawa as Mom's just showing us around everywhere. So much fun.
Don't worry. Go back out to sea. Sail home, sweet home, where the ships must go to get all cleaned up.
They put these winter jackets in here in case it gets really cold in here, because in the summertime they cool everything down to -20. There's also a room in here that's -41, but we're gonna start with the -20 room. Yeah, and we need gloves. They told us you didn't need a jacket because the jackets are only for when it's cold, but it's an ice pavilion, so it's freezing in here. Oh my god, how is this place here in Kamikawa, a town that doesn't even have a hotel?
Hey,
this is insane.
Call it a day. Call it a day.
Oh my god,
Call it
so cold.
Call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day.
Jody's too cold, so she just escaped to this warm room. It's like an escape. But beyond the warm room, there's also a cold room, -41 degrees.
You want to do the honors?
So what's gonna happen is we push this button, the room's gonna start a cold chill and like a full-on wind, and it's gonna become -41. Are you ready?
Why are we
Yes, to ourselves.
Francis, do it.
Yeah, she's ready?
Yes.
Fight off 1,000 monsters hiding in the sands. Hijack the flying saucer.
Okay, I'm running away. I'm going to the warm room. It's like being back home.
Saucers go to get all clean.
ありがとうございます。
兄さんまた上川に戻ってきてね。
Oh, thank you.
Okay, come back ね。
Thank you.
上川。
I'll come back in 20 years.
Yes.
Cleaned up and put away. Call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day.
That's me there at Novo Rietsu. I thought I was at Novo Rietsu for my first time the other day, but I was apparently there because there's picture evidence. And there I am flexing my muscles.
We're seeing a whole different side to the day.
That's 1998, July 23rd. That's me. And that's me. And that's these guys.
Call it a day.
So a good day, a nostalgic day, an amazing day. The kindness of Japanese people just astounds me. They basically dropped everything today to kind of like show us around and just hang out with us, and it's been amazing. And now once again they're dropping everything to drive us back to Sunkyo, to take us back to Sunkyo. So I'm gonna jump in the car and head back to Sunkyo.
Call it a day.
So when we were researching like Kamikawa and what was around here, there was apparently a waterfall, a really tall waterfall that looked beautiful, but we obviously didn't put it into perspective that it was going to be icy and snowy here. And Mom and Dad, is that from my pocket or yours? And Mom and Dad reminded us of this waterfall. It's called Ginza Waterfall. It's this famous waterfall here, and unfortunately it's frozen over, but it's definitely on the verge of breaking open. And I think in the summer, or especially the fall, this would be unreal. So what you're seeing back that way, all this white, that's a waterfall in the fall time, or spring, or summer. Basically any time except for now.
Call it a day.
I enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Have a good trip.
Bye. See you soon. So today was amazing. It was incredible, and I can't believe it went down the way it did. I was nervous, obviously, about trying to find the family. I didn't think I was going to be able to find them, or at least I was maybe a little bit pessimistic about the fact that it would be easy. But I was kind of like thinking about my town at the same time, and thinking if somebody went to my hometown and said, we're looking for Brendan Vanson or the Vanson family, it wouldn't take them too long to find me. But again, that's 20 years and you don't know if the family's going to be in the same place, let alone the same house like this family was. And the craziest part is we left the train station, we crossed the street, and I literally stopped the first person I saw, and that lady used to work at the store of the mom of my family, so knew the family really well, knew Akihiro, Aki as we call him, and it was amazing how it all just transpired. And I had Tyler there filming, and one of the big reasons Tyler's here on the Japan trip was to try to capture sort of those experiences and this experience. And it was hilarious actually, because just the kindness of Japanese people made it really hard for Tyler to capture that, because whenever we're taking a photo, a group photo, the family wants Tyler to be included, obviously, and they're just always wanting him included and involved, and I think that's just so typical in Japan. So it was kind of hilarious because I had in mind a bunch of B-roll behind the scenes, and Tyler definitely got that, but at the same time, because the people here are so kind and so open and so welcoming and just so incredible, it just ended up turning into this day where we all kind of just hung out and enjoyed each other's company and enjoyed the awkwardness of the language barriers and kind of the shared history and this kind of like a nostalgic I don't know, almost deja vu that happened there. It was so strange and strangely wonderful, and I'm very, very, very thankful to that family. Without them, I don't know if I ever would have become a traveler or if I ever would have become a photographer. Back in my parents' house in Canada, somewhere I have a stack of photos that I took on film like this thick. And at some point, I'm gonna go into the basement there and pull them out and share them with you guys so I can show you guys a little bit more of that history. As for Akihiro, my like exchange student buddy, he's now a police officer in Hakodate, and we've arranged to meet up with him on Tuesday in a couple days time, and I guess that should be really, really interesting as well. So I guess I'll take you guys with me again on that adventure, and hopefully that works out really cool. And tomorrow we're off. We're leaving this ski village, Sunkyo, and heading to Sapporo. So the next adventures in photography coming from Sapporo. I'll see you there. Peace.